It's now my pleasure to introduce our first commencement speaker this afternoon, Ms. Maria Eitel, founding president and CEO of the Nike Foundation. She addressed our undergraduate students this morning at the Bachelor of Science commencement ceremony, and at that time received an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters. Please join me in welcoming Maria Eitel to the podium.
Thank you, President Schlesinger. It is such an honor to receive this distinguished degree. But the real reason I'm here is you, the graduating class of 2012. Because you leave here today equipped to do the most important thing in the world, have impact. Impact. Yeah, such an overused word. You've heard it all before. Have impact on your bottom line, on your community, on the environment. But just like saying, I love you, when it's real, impact is powerful. So what's unique about Babson graduates and your potential for impact? Babson is known for creating great entrepreneurs. I grew up with a dad who's an entrepreneur through and through. He taught me the same thing you've learned here. Entrepreneurs do not have a passion for perpetuating the status quo. Entrepreneurs thrive on invention, creating things that others just cannot even imagine. They're not satisfied with the way things are. Good enough is never good enough. They want to change their business, their industry, and the world. The entrepreneur's job, your job, is to write the future. So you're probably thinking, yeah, I know, but right now what I really want, 13 employees, 18 months, billion-dollar buyout. You want to be the next Instagram. It's the entrepreneur's dream. Well, what if I said, it doesn't come from a 2-year business plan. It's about a 100-year business plan. That's right, a 100-year business plan. Who knows, some of you may still be alive then, maybe not. But that's the point, because your business plan is supposed to outlive you. In the post-recession world, it's taught us one thing. It's that taking the long view is the path to lasting impact. When we focus only on the quick wins, the biggest, most pressing issues of our time will never be solved. Years ago, the titans of industry worked and built their empires, and then they retired, and they blazed their names across libraries and hospitals. I want you to do just the opposite. Oh no, you may be thinking, now she's going to tell us to join the Peace Corps or an NGO. Not at all. Start your own business. Take a leadership position in an important organization. Learn how the world really works, how power and change really happen, and seek to have your impact wherever you are. It's not an either-or, profit or nonprofit. And today, it's not about waiting to make those millions and then give back. The world needs you, young, energetic, smart entrepreneurs, to go out and tackle the big issues right now. Build your 100-year business plan that looks for ways to disrupt what's wrong and amplify what's right. Like acupuncture, you need to find those critical spots and put the right pressure right in the right place. Build businesses that are competitive but fair, inclusive but ethical. Move your business forward and upward. Then move your industry. Now, one of the many things that you have to look forward in your future is going to job interviews. In every interview, I ask candidates the same 3 questions. And I ask them because I believe they define a person's ability to have impact in their work and in the world. Okay, first question. Now pay attention because you're going to have to answer it. What gets you angrier, your blood boiling more than anything else in the world? I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think about it. Okay, second question. What makes you insanely happy? You only get 5 seconds, it's easier. Okay, I guess the game's up, and I have to actually answer my own question, which I don't like doing. What gets me worked up are systems that exclude girls and prevent women from realizing their potential. I grew up in a Greek-American family. I benefited from an incredibly strong mother and so many good things from that culture and family. But like most traditional cultures, there's some negatives too. When I was 6 years old, I thought I was up for the biggest job available, altar boy at church. Now, not possible, our very dear priest said to me, awkwardly explaining, Maria, you're not a boy. I'm still angry about it. Not really. But seriously, it is where I found and where it started for me. Where did it start for you? What goes to your core? What do you want to set right in the world? Now, question 2, what makes me insanely happy? Well, I've spent a lot of time with people who were born and grew up in a life without self-worth. People who cower and don't have the confidence to look you in the eye. The insanely happy moment for me comes when right before your eyes, the light goes on in their spirit, and the moment when they realize that they're valuable, even amazing. That rocks my world. I met Kidon in 2004 in Tigray, Ethiopia. She was 9 years old, full of passion, smarts, ambition, and an incredible smile. She told me she would become a doctor. I could quickly see that she would be an absolutely amazing doctor. Later that day, I spoke to her mother, who told me bluntly, Kidon will never be a doctor. Her marriage is very soon. In exchange for her, we will be getting 4 cows. That is the pernicious cycle of lost potential for girls in poverty. It's not about excluding boys. We need men and boys to be champions of these girls. As the mother of every child that will be born into poverty, she either breaks or perpetuates the cycle of poverty. Investing in a girl propels her out of poverty, and she brings her family, community, and nation with her. For me, that is impact. That is my North Star. That is the work of the Nike Foundation, and we call it the Girl Effect. A movement for everyone to unleash the potential of 250 million adolescent girls living in poverty today. My 100-year business plan, to put the girl at the center of a model that will help end global poverty by stopping it before it starts in the first place. Crazy, wildly ambitious? Yes. Will we get there? I believe we will. Like every good entrepreneur, I believe in our impossible business plan. But the road here hasn't been direct or as clear as it looks on my resume. And just in case you get the wrong impression that people like me who get to stand on a stage like this aren't just like you and didn't sit in your seat with the same kinds of hopes and fears and ambitions, early in my career, I made the absolutely brilliant career move of following my college boyfriend to Montreal and translating medical supply catalogs from French to English and English to French in his parents' basement. Okay, this was not exactly a stellar start. Careers are littered with bad decisions and good decisions. The bad ones just don't make it onto the resume. And frankly, some are pretty darn embarrassing. What matters is that you have a North Star. And for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, a Southern Cross. It guides you. Now, the third question I always ask in these job interviews is, what makes you amazing? When I say amazing, I'm not talking about the traditional sense of amazing, like you were the star tennis player or you were the president of the debate team. What makes you uniquely amazing? Whatever that is the key to your 100-year business plan. When you can answer that for yourself, you can apply that passion to having impact. I'm about creating a path to positive disruption, instigating change without blowing everything up, being able to move a system slowly and carefully so the change is sustainable and real. I'm not a do-gooder, but I am fierce about changing her reality. Girls like Keaton should get to sit in seats like yours today, bursting with ambition and possibility, not facing another grinding day of lost potential. So what makes you amazing? If you don't know, or if you think it doesn't make the world a better place, please think harder. Then stop thinking about yourself and turn to those around you. A month ago, our team had a global offsite. I asked everyone to find me at some point during the week and tell me what makes them amazing. Well, the Brits on the team politely scrunched their noses and said, "We don't do that kind of thing." But they eventually came around. Kemi, on our Nigeria team, working in an area where bombs regularly disrupt our work, was bursting to share with me what makes her amazing. I will never stop until I find a solution. That's what makes me amazing. She knows her amazingness and is flexing that muscle every single day. Then a young intern on the team came up and asked, "Maria, do I have to do that what makes me amazing thing?" "Yes," I said, "interns are people too." At first she said she didn't know yet, but when pushed, she got it, and she was absolutely fantastic. Okay, so you graduate today. You have a degree from this prestigious, incredibly high-energy school. Now, the real work, the real reward begins now. You will encounter limits, and that's fine, as long as they are not self-imposed. I've gone full force into work and life. I'm a sister, a daughter, a friend, and a mom to an amazing daughter, Alexandra. I didn't make the choice between family and career, and it has taught me that it is fundamentally possible. It does not have to be an either-or. Yes, it's hard work, and there are sacrifices, but that's life, whether you choose the challenges or the challenges choose you. So in closing, I offer you a choice today. Do you want to be part of the system, or do you want to disrupt it at its core, at the system level? I'm not calling for revolutionaries that break everything up. What this world needs are revolutionaries that come from within and positively disrupt what isn't working and make it better. Go out and design a new world, a better world. Take what makes you angry and what makes you insanely happy and put them together in your amazingness and build your 100-year plan. And please, before you go to sleep tonight, promise me that you will tell someone you love why you are amazing. But not just you, graduates, to everyone here, parents, grandparents, siblings, and irrationally committed friends. You too, you are amazing, and you tell someone too. But today we celebrate the achievements of this class, these amazing students. The future is yours. Create it. Be courageous, be bold, be wildly ambitious, and please have a lot of fun along the way. If you do, if we all do, we will have a much, much better world. Thank you.